Hey, just wanted to record this really quick video. I wanted to give you a little bit more advice on how we can actually build some healthy habits during this lockdown period so that you come out of COVID with more information and a better person than when you went in. So building healthy habits, generally what we want to be able to do is, first of all, recognize what healthy habits actually are. So chiropractic is generally focused on not just the physical changes of someone's body, but both the chemical and the emotional changes that we go through as well. So in order to build healthy habits, Tony Robbins talks really well about this information in a lot of his books. So there are a couple of books by Tony Robbins, but the one that I think is the best is Unleash the Power Within. And then he's got another one which has got a green cover as well, which is, I think it's called Unlimited Power. Tony Robbins has got tons of books, but these self-help books are really good for teaching people how to build healthy habits. Now, one of the pieces of advice that Tony Robbins puts in one of his books is how to actually build a habit that you want to do. So say, for example, if we've got a problem with our diet or a problem with exercise, what we essentially need to do is attach some emotions to why not doing the thing is going to be a problem. So let's just use exercise or diet for an example. So the problem obviously with not exercising and eating a poor diet is it's going to create some stress on our body. Now, for some people, that stress is going to be the weight gain. So for many people, the idea of gaining weight is going to be a negative emotion. So that emotion, that negative emotion, that feeling of inadequacy or I don't look good, and that shame on themselves is a painful emotion. It's a painful emotion. And then the idea of losing weight and feeling better and looking better is a positive emotion. Okay, so Tony Robbins talks a lot about this. Now, ironically, we as a human race, are much more motivated to move away from pain than towards pleasure. So the idea of moving away from looking fat and fat shaming yourself and moving away from that is more impactful than the idea of moving towards looking good, ironically. Okay. However, when you attach the two together, the idea of moving away from pain and towards pleasure, all of a sudden that emotion is then amplified. And so building a healthy habit then becomes a lot easier. So just imagine you've got to attach a negative emotion that you want to move away from, and you want to attach something really big to this. So say, for example, if you do shame yourself and you feel negatively about it, take an experience that made you feel like that and as to why you want to move away from it. Then also take, say, for example, an emotion or a feeling. Say, for example, you've seen someone else you know praised for looking good or losing weight. And that's that feeling. So imagine yourself where you were here, and then in the exact same moment, see how that makes your body feel. And then see how it makes you feel when someone compliments you on about how you've lost your weight. Now, you can use this same process for just about anything. Say, for example, you're not comfortable at work, you feel like people are beating you down. Feel like what it feels like when someone beats you down, and then see what it feels like. Say, for example, if you imagine that exact same scenario, but someone is actually boosting you up. And what you'll find is by attaching emotions to a habit, it allows us to then enhance that progression through it. The other point is that if you're going to build a habit, the research suggests that the average person takes roughly 21 days to build a habit. So say, for example, if you want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, or you want to go for a run every single day, or you want to do daily exercise, or you want to change your diet, those things will be really easy for the first few days because you're highly motivated. But after the first couple of weeks, that motivation starts to come down. And so there's that period after about a week to 2 weeks where people are likely to drop off. If you can stick through over 3 weeks and then maintain it, you're much more likely to actually maintain that habit and keep it going for a much longer period. So here's just some of my tips on how to build healthier habits. If there are habits that you need help with, maybe you want to learn a little bit more about exercise, diet, nutrition, we've got plenty of resources on our YouTube channel. That's Complete Health Eastbourne on YouTube. Just subscribe and like our pages, like our videos, and you'll get more details as to when those videos are going to next come out.